Howdy, lovelies. Tonight we are going to talk about Therians because I've had a lot of requests about this, what a Therian is or isn't, blah 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 blah. So, just a little bit of disclaimer. Therian and werewolf have kind of blended together a little bit, so it's become a bit of a gray area. But this is what a Therian is. A Therian is essentially a human who believes they either possess the soul, mentality, or what have you of another animal. Not even specifically wolf, but basically a person that a human that identifies themselves as another animal. That's what a Therian is. Even if you look it up, every definition you find, that's what it is. A werewolf is a shapeshifter. And I mean physical shapeshifter. Not mental shifting, which I absolutely do not agree with, but a legitimate shapeshifter. Now, part of the reason that this has become a gray area is because some people want to identify as werewolves but are actually Therian, so they started considering it the same thing. It's not the same thing. By any means is it the same thing. Because a Therian identifies as a dual nature, like almost like a separate entity, which I kind of covered in the whole duality thing. I did a video on it. But a werewolf is what they are. They are both things simultaneously. They're not one or the other, but they are both. And that kind of gets into a lot of paradox. But, and another thing is otherkin is therianthropy. It is the same thing. And then you start getting into polytherians, or polywares as they call themselves. I do not agree with this at all. I do not agree with it because it makes absolutely no sense. And a lot of people will go, oh, well, it's spiritual. No, no, it's called multiple personalities. No, it is not a spiritual thing at all. But essentially, otherkin and Therian is the same thing. And a lot of people want to specify it and give it its special snowflake status, saying, oh, well, it's not. No, it's the same thing. And all this whole, oh, well, I'm a fairy dragon or whatever. No, you're not. No, you're not. And you know, my opinions of Therians aside, at least they're identifying with an animal, and if you want to do that, whatever floats your boat. But claiming that you were a dragon in a past life? No. No, no. Sorry, but no. It's just, or even fairy or leprechaun or I don't know. Oh, Griffin is another popular one. I just don't even know where to begin on that. But, and let's get in now. Well, no, I'm not going to get into the mental shifting right now because that's just going to create a huge debate, and I don't feel like losing viewers over that. But to summarize, a Therian is a person, a human, that identifies as an animal. A where whatever is a shape shifter. Please stop getting the two confused because they are not the same thing. They physical shapeshift. Simple as that. And then you start getting into the breeds. Therian is not technically one of the breeds, but because it is identified as wolfkin or animal kin, whatever you want to call it, it was necessary to cover it. And yes, I understand that this is going to be a remarkably short video on it, but it was a very simple, easy explanation that was highly requested. So I hope this cleared it up for you guys. Have a good night. Oh.